All right. Dog check, Sam. You made it right from the beginning, brother. Dog check. Whoo! Even though Kirksey's gone and he kind of came up with it, we'll still dog check it. All right, we're going to let this intro run here, give a few more folks a chance to hop on the live stream today. It is week 3. Steelers and Browns, first division game after the Browns started out with 2 NFC South opponents, successfully dispatching both in short order. Beautiful night here. It is another Thursday night game, so a short week of practice for the Browns. Of course, took the rest over the XP. We'll see if that has any effect on the game. There are the vaunted squealers. Still not... hey, welcome, Keith. We parked together. Love it. Still not quite the Steelers of old. We'll see if they're still coached by Mike Zimmer, who came over in the Mike Tomlin, Mike Zimmer switch. Again, they still got TJ Watt, still got Devin Bush, still got Stephon Tuitt. But some new pieces, some names you recognize, some names you don't. Very different looking backfield for the Steelers this year. Here we go, Brownies. Rob, welcome. Very different looking backfield. So there is Henry Ruggs with his new number, Sam. We got him changed for you, buddy. So Henry Ruggs is now 11 and Garrett Wilson is now 10, to pay some more respect to Otto Graham and not have someone numbered 14. There's Stefanski. looks like a boxing coach in the corner getting Baker ready for a fight. There's Benny Snell Jr. He's going to catch the ball. So for the Steelers, they've got Trevor Lawrence again, of course, first overall pick last year. I'm actually going to go in. I watched the Saints game again last night because it was just so freaking fun to score 51 points. And I actually thought the background noise was a little bit too loud. So I'm going to turn this stuff down just a touch. I do like the crowd volume though, but we don't need to hear them doing so much yelling at each other. Since it's my channel, I can do what I want. All right, so here we go. 11 of you have popped on here, so we're going to go ahead and get started here. Week 3, Browns are 2-0. Again, if you've missed us live beforehand, we've sold out in a lot of ways to try to be ready for this game. Oh yeah, you're right. Crap, I forgot to pick up a backup offensive lineman, so hopefully no inner offensive linemen get hurt. There is Taki on the tackle right there. Benny Snell rips it down. Here he is, Trevor Lawrence. Again, his lead running back is... Oh, he had a really nice first 2 weeks, though. 568 and 5 touchdowns, no picks. Let's see if we can get some picks on him today. So yeah, their backfield consists of Nyheim Hines, Justin Jackson, and Benny Snell. So free agent, and Benny Snell. They still have Juju. They still have Deontay Johnson. James Washington is gone. Their third receiver, this delayed handoff to Hines right up the middle, and he runs right into Myles Garrett. He's going to go backwards for 1 yard loss. As this defensive line of the Browns is very good. Again, we're still trying to dial in a good nickname. Sean, our center is out for 5-week injury. 5-week injury, so Nick Harris will get a 5-week audition here. Again, Nick Harris is a mega scheme fit at the agileness factor. We'll just see how he holds up on some bull rushes up the middle from new defensive tackle. It is Mike Zimmer still, from the new defensive tackle, Gerald McCoy, who came over to the Steelers here at the end of his career. Watch him coming around the right side. Hayward keeps him in check. Nice contain on that right side. Lawrence fires it for 8 yards over to the left side. Number 12 with the catch. That is rookie from Washington. Puka Nacua is his name. He is a rookie from Washington. 3rd and 3. Lawrence back to pass. Blitz coming late from Phillips. Knocked away. Mac Wilson knocked it out of the hands of Nyheim Hines out of the backfield. So a 3 and out for the Steelers. Didn't even get a chance to see their starting lineup to talk about their offensive line. Again, most of it's turned over. Villanueva's still there, and David DeCastro still there. Other than that, a bunch of new guys, so they have some weaknesses across the front, and for the most part, just not a haven't been a quality football team. Obviously, 2 years ago in our 2020 sim, they had the worst record, which is why they were able to take Lawrence as #1 overall. And then last year, I think they had, what, 4 or 5 wins, Kit? Do you remember off the top of your head what the Steelers record was last year? But it still wasn't super great. So here comes Baker Mayfield. He was incredible in week 2. You can see 7-1. He had 6 touchdowns and over 450 yards passing. Yes, I saw that too, Sam, that Miles Garrett a $125 for a 5-year extension. So that's about 25 a year, which would make him, I think, the highest pass rusher. That's fine, no worries. All right, right side stretch. It's Nick Chubb, and he runs right into TJ Watt. He's actually going to lose a yard, so that stretch play hasn't really worked super well for us. Chubb seems to get caught up on the back of the lineman there. As you can see, he did right there again on Hooper. Good pocket crush by TJ Watt, of course, who always seems to ruin the Browns. Of course, Cameron Hayward cannot ruin the Browns right now because he's on our team. As we continue to sell out for the all-star defensive line. As we sold every asset that we had to try to get him a Super Bowl. Left side, and that one's going to go nowhere. So a stretch again to the left side. He just runs into the cornerback there. So here he is, Nick Harris, getting a start today. He's going to be in for the next 5 weeks at least. Opportunity to really secure that job. You see Henry Ruggs gets the number change, and Garrett Wilson is number 10. If you're playing along at home, that was Kervon LeBlanc, the third corner for the Steelers with the tackle. Mayfield with time. He's going to heave it deep right side into some traffic, and it's not caught there for Bateman. So interesting play call as they heaved it way deep. Minka Fitzpatrick in coverage over there. Stevie Nelson is gone at this point. So Mike Hilton, you can see their 28 is still here, and they have a rookie, their first-round pick, Tyreek Stevenson out of Georgia, pretty highly rated cornerback. Bateman actually got both hands on it. We'll see if he gets credited for a drop at the end of the game. So that must be end up into some wind. Gillen puts it way up in the air, and then he's ripped right down. There's Snell, 57. That's Dijmon Colbert, backup undrafted free agent last year who made the roster again this year out of Iowa is Colbert. Clean pocket. That's a good question, Rob. I don't think so, but I haven't actually gone in and looked at Nick Chubb's individual ratings to see if somehow his overall hasn't gone down. But I'm not sure if his injury, if the injuries do that any kind of long term. Deep across the middle, nobody home. Sam, Bateman was we had 3 first picks in 2021. We took Wyatt Davis, we took Rashad Bateman, and then we took Paulson Adebo there. So there is the offensive line. So still got Juju, still got Deontay, still got Eric Ebron. They have a rookie tight end named Jackson Lowe from Tennessee. He is their second tight end with Gentry. Left side, tipped away. Mack Wilson, I think he could have picked that. Definitely had an opportunity to. Here is the Browns defense. Again, don't look at the numbers, look at the names at the bottom. There's our all-star, still awaiting their final nickname, D-line. There's the linebacking core. Again, Wilson Phillips continue to be great. And then the defensive backfield. Again, Greedy Williams, 3 picks last week. If you missed that Saints game, you got to go back and watch the Saints game if you haven't seen it. It was really fun. Like I said, Kit and I, it sounds like both watched it again last night because it was just really fun. 51-10, we won that game. 2 fake field goals, 6 touchdown passes for Baker. Yes, Bateman was 30. Kish, you made it. So good tackle over the middle there. Grant Delpit coming up. You can see Cox there in the picture as well. 4th and 5 upcoming, so that's going to be another kick. I don't even remember what the punter's name is. It's somebody, I think he got drafted or something, some punter that I don't recognize his name. But he drills that one out of bounds at the 19. I agree, Sean. Some play action would be good here to start. They ran the ball the first 2 plays of the game, so it kind of stretched it. I think they have a little bit more success kind of pounding in the middle of the tackles or running that inside zone from the shotgun. So we'll see. Hopefully they won't abandon the run. Kishan, I love the deal. Obviously we'll see what it looks like, but a 5-year extension, which assumes it means it would start next year, so we have him for at least 6 more years at 125 more. But look at Chubb left side. First down, breaking tackles there After his first 2 yards go backwards, he gets 17 on first down here. So sticking with the run there. Watch Chubb on the left side. Does that weird kind of juke to nowhere. But it actually gave him some more space to get around the corner. And then he broke the tackle of Minkah Fitzpatrick. I mean, I love Myles Garrett, and I think he's a great human being as well. Helmet incident notwithstanding. But I think he's a great human being. You've heard me talk about on the channel before how he texts with my cancer friend. Edwards-Helaire, right side, he's going to run right into T.J. Watt. So I think it's a, yeah, I think so too, Sean. So there they are, Devon Hamilton, Ohio State player, and then K'Lavon Chaisson from LSU comes over in free agency, again, as Mike Zimmer runs a 4-3. Bud Dupree, Devin Bush, and T.J. Watt, of course. And then again, the players are wrong, but the names at the bottom of the screen are correct. 2nd and 10 now. Baker in the shotgun. He's got a bunch formation left. He's going to pass out of it. He's going to swing it to the left side quickly. That's Hooper out of the backfield, out of the bunch, not the backfield. He's going to get a 4-yard gain. 3rd and 5 upcoming here for the Browns. Double tight end situation here. Single back for Baker. He's going to zip it. He's got Ruggs. Left side. First down on a slant there. Nice play. Henry Ruggs for 16. He was absolutely electric last week in that Saints game. 195 yards on, I think, 4 catches. It was just nuts. 75-yard touchdown. He was really, really good. And again, the combination of him and Fletcher Cox's 5 tackles over the first 2 games has certainly made the decision to get rid of OBJ a little bit easier to swallow at this point. Ooh, they tried the stretch. I thought maybe they would try that play action, Sean, but they stretched it anyway, and Tuitt was right there. Tuitt and Watt. That's a tough side to run against, especially with Jack Conklin over there. Just nowhere to go. Tuitt and Watt blowing up the right side of the Browns offensive line there on that running play. -3. Looks like Edwards-Helaire checks into the game. Nick Chubb gets a blow. 2 receivers right. They're going to go inside zone to Edwards-Helaire. Makes the first man miss, which was Watt. But Devin Bush comes to clean it up, and they're going to have another 1-yard loss there. So now a 3rd and long. They're going to spread it out. Back to pass. He's going to go right side. He overthrows him. He had him open. He was going to be short of the first down. Not really sure what that possession was. Just backwards for the Browns there. Not good. After that nice first down pass to Ruggs, they go 3 and that incompletion. So here is a punt coming up for Gillen. Again, ball in Pittsburgh territory, so he's going to try to pin him deep here. It sounds like there's some swirling wind coming from this side. He's way up in the air and out of bounds at the 23, so not a great punt there for the Hammer. He's much better at punting it and getting it to check inside the 5 than he is angling it out of bounds, I feel. So there's Trevor Lawrence. Both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Browns kind of going away from the success that they had through the air on the short crossers and slant routes this early. And they're running a lot of these stretch plays to the outside, and it's worked once and not worked 3 other times. Fletcher Cox right there in the middle on Benny Snell. Going to take him to the ground. Welcome, Brandon. Yeah, I agree. He'll make ESPN look silly. He's going to have a monster year in this offense. That's what I was talking about yesterday. Like, he's the rare player where I think he's actually a better in real life runner than in a video game, because you cannot truly capture exactly what he can do in a video game. Like his ability to see the cut, one cut, and then accelerate to one of the fastest players in the league. I don't think that the video game world can actually do that really well. So I think he's actually a better player in real life than and he had like 1,400 yards last year in our sim, so don't get me wrong, like he's going to get his. Welcome, Rob, go Browns. He's going to get his for sure, but I think he's a better player in real life than in the sim. So another punt upcoming here. So this thing has been punt, 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 punt. So far that's over the head of Cameron Babb and into the end zone there. Again for the unnamed Steelers punter, whose name I can't remember right now. So Baker comes back out. He has not been particularly sharp here. I agree, Keith. That's maybe one of my favorite parts about Nick Chubb is just his demeanor and the way he plays the game, and just does what he's supposed to do all the time. Does the right thing. He's the kind of guy you'd want your daughter to date or marry. I don't have a daughter, but if I did, it's the kind of guy I want my daughter to date or marry. Because you knew that she'd be taken care of, because he just handles his business. Kit has a daughter. Kit, would you let your daughter marry Nick Chubb if they were in a similar age? I'm waiting on bated breath for his answer in the comments.
Switch up.
All right, 2nd and 13 for sure, he says, for sure. Incomplete again. Not sure what's going on with Baker now. 2 for 5. He has not been good here. 3rd and 13. He's got 2 completions for 20 yards. He was going to need 13 of it on 3rd down. Blitz coming late up the middle. He's got his man. 1st down, Hooper. He needed the 30. He got to the 32. Big time throw and catch there for Austin Hooper. Receiving end of that Baker Mayfield pass. Again, Baker has started off a little bit shaky. Almost has as many incompletions as he had last week for the entire game here. And he's had a couple that were, again, the one was a drop on Bateman. That's not a huge deal, but he's had a couple where he just errantly threw it to no one. Just straight incomplete. Shotgun again. They're going to go inside zone. This one's Nick Chubb's ball all day long as he bowls over the top of 57 linebacker there. I think that's Ulysses Grant, the 2nd middle linebacker behind Devin Bush. Or Gilbert, excuse me. Ulysses Gilbert, I believe, is that 2nd middle linebacker. So maybe they had a 3-4 look. Or it's Olakun, whoever F. Olakun is. I have no idea who that is. So he must have been in some sort of sub-package right side. And again, kind of oddly, errantly incomplete. Is it super windy down there? I guess I didn't check during the kick. Well, I didn't see the kick little meter, but it kind of looks like maybe it's real windy or something. Right up the middle, Edwards-Helaire is going to be short. I don't think he got it. Call it 4th and inches from the 42. Browns maybe want to go for it here. I would encourage them to go for it here. Jess Harris is playing pretty well so far. Keep an eye on that, kind of whiffs on that block. That particular play. Looks like he released maybe he did okay. He switched off to Watt, who was blitzing, and they're going to punt on 4th and inches here again. So, did need Chubb on that play. Yeah, just no fakes, says Rob, for sure. This one's drilled deep. That's going to check at the 4 and caught at the 2. Call it the 1. There's the Scottish hammer. That's what we need. I feel like there's got to be super windy. These punts are holding way up. And I can't remember what happened on the kickoff, but maybe it's very... He certainly should have been the one to get the ball on that carry. There, Sean. Trey Sanders, our rookie power back out of Alabama, but it definitely should not. Helaire was the 3rd choice there. All right, from the 1. Come on, D-line. Let's get a safety for sure. Come on. All those cool emblems underneath him. They're going to go up the middle. He's going to get ripped down, but he does get a couple of yards. Call it 5 from Benny Snell. So Benny Snell actually has carried the ball. Hines has been on the receiving end, or at least the reception. And there is Hines. Inside zone carry. He's going to get up to the 10. So another 3rd and 1 coming here for the Browns defense. Let's get some pressure. Rob says it's Ward's night. I would love to see Ward have a big game. It's actually a big game coming from Delpit too. Right side, that's caught, and then he's going to be ripped down by Mac Wilson, but it is a 1st down for Eric Ebron. If Delpit has a pick, or a TFL, or a sack, or a forced fumble. If Delpit has any of those things, he will get a dev trait upgrade for this week. So, surprised we didn't get one from Greedy after his 3 picks last week, but they gave it to Delpit. Yes, would love to see Delpit shine to get that dev trait level up. All right, tight formation, strong eye. They're going to turn around and give the ball to Hines. Left side, he's going to be ripped down from the back by Larry Ogunjobi, who's a very good player, but kind of forgotten now on this superstar defensive line because he's the quote-unquote worst guy at an 82 or 83 rating. But he gets a tackle there. And he's a good combination with Fletcher Cox in the middle of the defense. This is going to be the last play of the first quarter. Pretty boring first quarter, actually. Across the middle, little crosser there. That's 84. That's David Moore, the 3rd receiver. He's a 6th-year player here for the Steelers. Karen, welcome. Go Browns. We're glad that you made it. It was actually a pretty boring first quarter. You just missed the first quarter. It's 0-0. You've missed a lot of punts. That's about it. 3rd and inches here. Let's get off the field here, Browns. Let's get some pressure. He's been throwing the ball real quick. Actually, delayed handoff right up the middle. Big hole. 1st down. Nyheim Hines right up the middle. Ric Flair, you made it. Ric Flair, yesterday you were Saquon Barkley. What's going on? You change your profile every day? Rotating royalty of famous people. We also had Peyton Manning on the stream yesterday, and today when I went back and looked at the comments, Stone Cold Steve Austin made them. So they both went from football to wrestling. All right, here we go. Double tight ends on the right side. Clock running down. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Interesting. He's waiting. He's going to go 5-step drop. Blitz coming. He's got it off, though. He's got his man. That's Eric Ebron. He's going to be ripped down by Grant Delpit. So Trevor Lawrence now with his best drive thus far. Good throw out of the backfield. Again, pressure was coming. Kind of a delayed blitz from Paulson Adebo, and then nickel on the other side of the field to his blind side. He came around that left tackle side, but he came late, did Paulson Adebo. So come on, Browns, let's get some pressure. D-line hadn't really had a chance, and now Trevor Lawrence, of course, who's an X factor, is in the zone. He's going to hand it off to Hines. He goes right side. He's going to be smacked down by Nasirildeen. This is Browns defense now. You can see 36 Troy Pride in the game as well. So we're into some subs here for the Browns. It is a little sluggish, kind of a sluggish start again. Remember we had a short week. Again, it's Thursday night. One-on-one there, ripped out of his hands. Greedy Williams, good coverage. 3rd and 1 now. Again, we played Sunday, and this game is Thursday night. So I did opt for rest over game planning. But yes, this is possibly wide open up the middle. Possibly there's Justin Jackson, possibly a reason that the Browns are a little sluggish here to start this game. Coming on a short week, but bend but don't break. That's kind of been our motto at this point. Justin Jackson again from Northwestern, who spent the beginning of his career in LA playing for the Chargers, San Diego, and then LA. Now he is the 2nd running back here, and Trevor Lawrence still in the zone. I don't know what I got to do to get him out of the zone, but maybe breaking his spleen is part of it. Miles coming, but he got there. He got the pass off just in time. Miles got around the right tackle. Uh-oh, we got an injury to Mack Wilson. That's not good. He is the superstar X factor. That was Jackson Lowe, the rookie tight end. Please just be on the sideline, Mac. Please. There he is. Okay, he's just on the sideline. We do need to tighten up. You're right, Karen. They have been sluggish as well, Rob. 1st and goal from the 4. Let's tighten up here. They're going to go inside right away. Fletcher Cox could have taken that handoff out of Trevor Lawrence's hands. Fletcher Cox, what a tackle there. That's a big-time TFL. Whoo, just blew it. He could have taken the handoff right out. Nobody blocked him. He literally could have taken that ball out of Trevor Lawrence's hands on that handoff. Whoa. All right, here we go. Now they're going to spread it back out. 4 wide receivers. Ebron off the tail of the light. Looks like Hines in the backfield with Lawrence. They're going to go back to pass. He's going to swing it out. So Hines on the left side is going to be ripped down there by Delpit. Don't think it's a TFL, but it's a really short tackle. 3rd and goal. Come on, Browns. Fletcher said, I got you, Mac. He did, for sure. Come on. Pressure coming. Pressure coming. Let's get him. They got him. That's Fletcher Cox right there. 6th sack of the season for the Cox man. Fletcher Cox, he has been worth every penny. No offense to the OBJ lovers, but he has been incredible in the middle of our defense here. That was a coverage sack for sure, because that pocket was just crumbling around him. And any of the 4 Browns defensive linemen honestly could have had that sack, but Cox was the first one to look at. Ogunjobi was right there. They were all right there. And the Browns hold. Remember, folks, we're in week 3 now, 2nd quarter of week 3. The Browns have not given up a defensive touch. Almost blocked on the right side, but the kick is up and good. Chris Boswell still in Pittsburgh now, and he kicks that ball up. Browns down now, 3 up. Oh, look how close that Thomas Graham Jr. was, number 25. That was a tang bang. They were all in on that one, View. Welcome. So now the kickoff, we'll see what we're doing with this wind here. Yeah, there's definitely wind coming in his face. That thing's 10 yards short. So we're blowing from west to east here in the stadium, blowing towards the dog pound for a pretty significant way that kickoff's only getting to the 10. Very good hold, yes, Keith. This Browns defense now, again, we paid a lot of money for it. or a lot of assets for it, but they have not given up a defensive touchdown. Flair got exposed. Hey, Stone Cold, you were Peyton Manning yesterday. You got exposed too, man. You keep changing every day. But we're glad that you're watching. You can be whoever you want and watch this stream. We're not very picky. Baker now, he's going to sling it across the middle. There's Bateman. He's going to get about 8 on first down. So yeah, this defense has not given up a touchdown yet this season. And that's a good way to win some football games, especially with the weapons that we have. Now there's Chubb. He's going to get the first down. I hope they're going to give him that spot. They will. First and 10 Browns. Three receivers left. They're going to give the ball Chubb right up the middle. He gets past the first man and balls over Minkah Fitzpatrick. Holy truck stick, Batman. Minkah Fitzpatrick, take a seat. Yikes. What a truck stick there. Look at him right through the hole. And then watch this. Bang! Sit down, Minkah. Woo! Oh, look at that. Just a forearm shiver to his face mask. Sit down. Took the words right out of my mouth, Rob. I was literally saying it as I watched your comment pop up. First and 10 Browns into Steelers territory, so hopefully Edwards-Helaire now sub checks in. He's going to get the first down. Oh, they're going to get a hold. There was a reason there was such a big hole. And they're going to call holding here. Who's it on? Garrett Wilson, slot receiver. What are you holding for, Garrett? You don't need to do that. That was the first Chubb run. Yeah, that was the first real Nick Chubb run that we have seen. They're going to stretch it left side. Chubb's going to get to the outside, breaks a tackle, but gets pushed backwards in the process. He's actually going to lose 4. So again, these stretch plays haven't seemed to work super well. As this one stretches out again, he should have banged it up right there. Cut was not there, or he didn't see it from his angle. But look, I think there's room to cut it up there right in front of 32 and Ruggs. So now a second and long here for the Browns. They're going to go offset strong eye here. Baker under the center again, third year player now. Nick Harris is the rookie starting. They're going to go right side. Nice spin move for Helaire. He's going to get 2 of it back. And now it's a 3rd and 21. Not sure how many 3rd and 21 plays are in the playbook. We're out of field goal range now. They're going to double tight end, 2 tight wide receivers here in this ace single back formation. He's going to go deep right, left side. He's got it. It's Ruggs. First down on 3rd and 21. What a strike on that deep flag route. And Henry Ruggs, big first down. That's a second big first down catch of the game for him. Look at him wide open there in that spot. Really good route. Minkah Fitzpatrick has to respect the deep ball because of how fast Ruggs is. And Ruggs almost dropped that football. Good of him to hold on to that football. And the Browns are right back down here approaching the red zone. That was a Baker throw. Really nice ball for sure. Turn around, give the ball Chubb right up the middle. He's going to run into middle line, or the other outside linebacker, Falukan or whatever. I don't know. Did somebody get hurt? That Oluokun was not in the 2 deep of the depth chart, so I'm not sure who's out that he is in. 3-step drop to go right side. That's caught. This turns up the field and steps out of bounds accidentally, but Garrett Wilson for a first down. Browns inside the 20 now. 12 yards on his first catch of the day for the rookie. Garrett Wilson again getting a number change to pay some more. Hey, get that face mask. Call the face mask. Or call the hold after the play. Batonio gets called for a hold after the tackle. That was a weird play. Browns back to the 23 now. 1st and 19 here. 2 tight ends left and a tight receiver. That's Ruggs on the left side of the line. They're going to go play action out of it. He's going to go right side. That's Harrison Bryant out of the left side of that double tight end formation, and he's going to pick up a nice little gain there of 9. 2nd and 10 upcoming. Harrison Bryant's first catch of the day here. Come on, Browns. Strong eye. They're going to go Edwards-Helaire, and again they try these stretch outside run plays, and Bud Dupree just blows. They're not effective right now against the Steeler defense. They are blowing up all of those outside runs, as there are no holes to run through except for the ones. Actually, look at him spin move around the outside. That looks like the bounce cut was there, but good individual play by Bud Dupree. So now 3rd and 13. They can still get a first down about the 4-yard line. That was a Browns call. Back to pass. Blitz coming. He's got time. It's caught to the 10. but not to the 6 or to the 4 where he needed to go. So he's 2 yards shy. Garrett Wilson was. Actually had 2 crossers there, and it looks like maybe Wilson caught it in front of the person it was. No, it was for Wilson, not for Chubb. And I don't know how that. Even Madden calling crazy things on the for the refs. You're right. I don't know. There was another formation with Chubb out in the formation. I don't know why that keeps happening. I took that entire formation out of the playbook. Seibert kicking with the wind behind him into the dog pound, ties it up 3-3. There's 2 minutes and 47 seconds left in this game. What a crazy, low-scoring, heavy punt, grinded-out game. As the Browns have just been their own worst enemy on that drive, holding penalties and negative run plays, causing trouble for them, stymieing their drive and putting them behind the chains. Yeah, look at that wind. That ball going near to the back of the end zone for Benny Snell. So clearly some left to right, west to east wind here at First Energy Stadium. There he is, Ola Kuhn. There's Naheem Hines, 7 rushes, 18 yards. I'll take that all day, every day from this run defense. All right, 2:47. Let's try to get the ball back here, Browns. Got all 3 timeouts, so let's make the most of this clock. 7-step drop for Lawrence. He's going to swing it out to the right side to his tight end. He's smacked down by Denzel Ward. So Lawrence, 9 of 13 for 76. He's just kind of checking down. Check down Trevor. That was rookie Jackson Lowe from Tennessee with his second catch. Now they go Hines right up the middle, and he's ripped down. Is that a TFL for Delpit? I hope that was a TFL for Delpit. We need it to be a TFL for Delpit. He knifed his way right in there. If not, it was a no gain. I don't know if that counts as a TFL or not. Here we go, 3rd and 7. Come on, team. Come on, defense. Let's eat. Pressure holds up, and the pass is complete to Deontay Johnson over the middle. First down, Steelers, as he had the protection. You can see they double-teamed Cox in the middle, and Hines was also in there. That gave Deontay Johnson enough time. It wasn't a TFL. Okay, it was close. I couldn't remember what the down and distance was on that particular play. Lawrence back to pass. Miles gets around the end, tipped, picked off. It's picked off, and it's Carl Joseph. I thought it was 22. I wanted it to be greedy so bad, or Delpit so bad, but picked off by Cadillac Carl, his 2nd pick of the season. Needed it big time. Oh, good. Mac is back. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate all the extra eyes. Picked off there. I thought it was maybe Delpit because I just saw the 2. I didn't see the 4. Huge pick there on Trevor Lawrence as he just jumps that route. Cadillac Carl, not just a heavy hitter anymore. Again, got a nice contract extension this offseason for plays just like that. And the Browns have a short field here, and they're going to get the ball back after halftime. So they're on the 29 here. Got to get a field goal. Worst case, do not turn this ball back over. Baker back to pass now. Chubb stays in to help. He's going to go right side. That's caught by Higgins. He's going to get up to the 21-yard line. Clock ticking. Browns have all 3 timeouts. That was an 8-yard gain to Rashard Higgins on first down. Don't seem to be in any hurry here. Well, at least the Madden people don't think they're in a hurry by showing the replay 3 different times. We get it. It was a nice play. A good catch by Rashard Higgins. That's why he's on our team. Let's go. Come on. Next play. Let's go. Clock's a-moving. 1:07, 6, 5, ticking down. Baker back to pass again. He's got time. He's going to fling it in the middle. It's knocked away. Devin Bush stepped in front of Garrett Wilson. A little Michigan on Ohio State crime there. Third and 2, he's going to go left side. That was a tough play. Tried to hit Ruggs on that slant, but Hilton had the underneath angle on it the entire time. 4th and 2 here. I would probably go for it, but I think they'll probably kick a field goal here, especially with the wind at their back. It's a pretty safe kick here, but that was not the route. As you can see, Hilton had the underneath coverage on that particular zone combo coverage. Yeah, Chill, you're right. He is kind of forcing the ball a couple of times. And that play has been there for him. That slant to Ruggs has been good for us this year, but that time you got to read the zone and see that the cornerback is sitting on the route. So Seibert in here, 38-yarder upcoming. Kick is up. Kick is good. Browns take a 6-3 lead, so getting points off of that turnover is important. Welcome, Aaron. No Jarvis. You can go back. Yeah, I would say you can go back and watch some of those things. But yes, in 2022 we have made some concessions to get some more assets. And so both OBJ and Jarvis, no fake field goal, Kent. No fake field goal. And we did sadly get rid of OBJ and Jarvis, but we have some talented young receivers to replace them and bought ourselves the best defensive line in football. Both of those guys paving the way for us to get Fletcher Cox and Cameron Hayward at the bottom of the line. Cox there in the middle of the line. They're going to rush 3, and then Mac Wilson comes late. He gets the ball out quickly because Miles was a-coming. Now the Steelers call their first timeout here. 2nd and 5. Lawrence out of the shotgun here. Trevor Lawrence, again, you can see he is an X-factor, so clearly talented player. He's got time. Miles coming again, but it's ripped over the middle, and then for some reason, Paulson Adebo just lets the runner get by him. That was crazy. Adebo was right there, and then the guy was like, hey, if you're not going to tap, it was like a two-hand touch or something. And the receiver went away from him. Miles breaks again. Over the middle again. They're throwing the ball quickly. That's David Moore. Again, 13 of 18, 120 yards, and now he's in the zone. I don't know what his X factor is that he gets in the zone on these little 8-yard passes. But he's there now. They're going to call their last timeout here. Yeah, he just kind of stood there. That was weird. So yes, Aaron, that's where we're at. Appreciate your work in Hamilton. I watched that this weekend on Disney Plus. Very good musical. So they're going to go ahead and kick this field goal. Boswell ties it up with 5 seconds to go. Marlo, that's fine. It's not your wife's fault. We appreciate her letting you watch our weird fantasy land video game stream anyway. So, but we're glad that you're here, Marlo. Your boy Garrett Wilson has a couple catches in the game. We've traded field goals, as you can see, and now we're about to go to halftime here at 6-6. Baker just going to take a knee again as the Browns will get the second half kick. So again, this is the Thursday night game, so there won't be any like highlights or so to speak of. There's Mike Zimmer again. If you missed last year's Steelers games, Mike Zimmer and Mike Tomlin actually switched jobs. They were both so poor at their current jobs, and then they just switched. So Mike Tomlin's the coach of the Vikings, and Mike Zimmer coaches the Steelers. So pretty boring first half. That's what this week is going to look like. Again, you can see Ravens playing the Bills and Bengals playing the Buccaneers because the AFC North is all playing the NFC South and AFC East. So again, remember I was going back and looking at the games. The Bills destroyed us last year. Like, it wasn't even close. They whipped our butts. So we're not excited to have to play them again. Apparently the Raiders-Seahawks is a big game, and then Monday night will be the Saints coming off Jameis Winston's 5-interception performance against Daniel Jones and the New York Giants. And Saquon, who was on the stream yesterday, but then he became somebody else. So interesting question, Ken. Yes, he had. If you missed that interview, he admitted having a significant porn addiction, which shocks none of us who know that he would proposition women aggressively in the bars of Findlay, Ohio, which apparently is where Sean is from, if Ben is from your area, because he's a Findlay guy, I believe. Flag City, USA. All right, come on, offense. We need some love here. We do not. We actually have a 5th and a 7th rounder left in 2024, which is 2 seasons away. Like I said, we have spent pretty much all possible assets for this team right now. We sold out to win a Super Bowl this season, Marlo. Oh boy, Garrett Wilson now a little bit gimpy there. Just don't go to the locker room, please. Come on, just be on the bench or go to the locker room. Shoot. Yep, Garrett Wilson out for this game at least. So that means more opportunities for Rashard Higgins, and Tyler Johnson now becomes a viable weapon. And Cameron Babb, actually, kick returner, may get some loves. There's Chubb right side. Just give him that play every time. Easy run there. Chubb, I feel like, has had 12-yard gains or negative 2-yard gains, but that one gets him in the zone, which we need big time here. Terrell Edmonds. Safety there on the tackle, but look at that big hole, and he bangs it up the field. Again, if you haven't seen Kit's zone blocking scheme videos, you should check them out. You'll see how Chubb saw those blocks set up and why he chose to bang the ball up the field. There he is again. Watch out the backside pursuit. They're going to get him actually all the way around that side. Bud Dupree came all the way around. And I think that's a TFL, so now he's immediately back out of the zone. Unfortunate there because it looked like it was going to start out well. Stretches it and then probably should have just banged up the field right there in front of Edmonds, but instead he's going to get those negative yards and therefore no longer in the zone. Yep, dope indeed. 2nd and 11, that's all right. He's still a good player. He's just not in the zone anymore. 2nd and 11, back to pass. He's got time. He's going to go out of the backfield to Chubb, who makes a tough catch on that angle route there. He's going to pick up 5, splits the difference here. Now we have 3rd and 5 upcoming. Baker Mayfield with 3 receivers in the game again. Garrett Wilson out of this game with an injury. Oh, that one was supposed to be, I think, for Higgins, maybe for Ruggs, but it is knocked away, and so Baker is back to forcing passes and not taking what the defense gives him. And that one was lucky to be, yeah, that was Ruggs for sure, and lucky to be dropped as again, look at Hilton jump the route. Again, that's 2 good plays on 2 slant routes by Mike Hilton there in defense. So, punting again, punting and field goals, punting and field goals. That's the name of the game. Gillen's got the wind behind him. Let's see if he can angle this one out of bounds inside the 20. Big left foot up in the air. Looks like he's going to just drill it, and it goes way over his head, out of the back of the end zone.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Can you try to get Isaiah Simmons into... potentially. I mean, where do you see him fitting in for us? We're pretty stacked at linebacker and safety right now, which are the 2 positions he plays. Got him! There's Myles Garrett! Get out of the zone, Trevor Lawrence, you pretty boy. I'm assuming his sack gets him out of the zone as Myles gets his first of the year. About time there, Myles Garrett. Coming inside of Andrew Villanueva, left tackle. Look at that, really nice camera work. And look at that spin move from Myles, and then he's going to just fight his way and then swim at the end, ripping him to the ground. We'll see, kid, if it is incompletions. But big time sack there. Good to see Myles get his first. Let's see if that breaks the seal for him. He had 4 in a couple of games last year. It's really Mason Rudolph. Left side for Lawrence, and that ball is caught by Juju, but taken down immediately by Denzel Ward, who's had really good coverage on Juju. Haven't called Juju's name all game. In fact, his first catch for 4 yards, but the sack does it. All right, 3rd and 14. Here we go. Out of the shotgun. Come on, T-line. Let's eat. Pressure coming, but it's late. He's going to check down to his receiver, and Adebo makes a really nice tackle back at the original line of scrimmage. This thing's going to be 4th and 8, and a punt coming for the Steelers here. So hopefully Stefanski and Baker Mayfield are on that sideline figuring out what's going on. What is going on with this offense? You put up 51 points last week, and you put up 6 right now against a team that you should be beating. And luckily our defense is keeping us in it. Punt away. Babb waits for it down at his 25. He's going to get tackled immediately there, Cameron Babb does. 19 yards per return. Not on that one, it wasn't. Yeah, Edwards-Helaire 5 for 1. It has not been a kind day to him. Again, this running attack for the Browns has been like 12 yards or -1 yard. It's been very interesting, the play choices that they have chosen. And they're going to go right off tackle right side, Chubb, and there's just too much congestion, and he can't get through the holes, so that's going to get a walloping 1 yard gain. 2nd and 9 upcoming here. Again, inside zone, this has been more successful for us, and this one is. He's going to get up near the first down, Chubb. Call it a 3rd and 2 now. Here we go. Looks like Edwards-Helaire checks into the game in the shotgun. 3 receivers and Hooper on the right side of the line. Back to pass, Baker. He's going to go over the middle. Nice easy pitch and catch to Edwards-Helaire on that angle route. Really nice QB angle, or a halfback angle route. And that's actually when we want Helaire in there because he's a better receiver of the football than Nick Chubb. So nice play there, good play recognition. One-on-one coverage. Actually, not even one-on-one coverage, just a zone, and he got in front of Olakun there. Easy pitch and catch for a first down, Browns. Simmons is so fast he can cover. He can spy Lamar Jackson all game. We'll see. I'm not opposed to it. There he is, wide open. Bateman in the second level of the defense. First down, Browns to the 31. Nice read there for Baker. Hadn't had a nice pass from Baker in a while. He throws a dart there, and Bateman, again, when Baker takes what the defense gives him, it's a really nice offensive rhythm that we get in. And that's all he did last week when they put up 51. He had 6 touchdowns. He just took what the defense gave him. Rob's guy Bateman, Rashad Bateman on the play there. Right up the middle, broken tackle from Chubb. That was Watt who broke the tackle of, and he's going to end up getting 4 before getting down. 2 tight ends to the right side. Big pickup in the middle. He's got that. Give him enough time to find Hooper down inside the 10. Great blitz pickup there in the middle of the line. Chubb just cut down that blitzer, and that gave, watch that play. You can see Devin Bush falling to the ground. Nick Chubb cuts him down to the ground, and really nice play. That gave enough time, and oh, by the way, got the middle of the field defender not at eye level, so Baker had a really good look at Austin Hooper for the first down. Yeah, you're right, Sean. Nick Harris is holding his own. I keep forgetting to watch him. 13 personnel, 3-step drop. He's going to go to it right side. That's caught. That's Hooper down to the 2. And now he's a little shaken up. Goes immediately to a knee, though, so hopefully that's not an end of gamer for him. 504, welcome. Glad you made it. It's been a pretty boring. Oh, great. How all of a sudden is he limping and going to the locker room? This is happening so badly. Welcome, Taekwondo. Hooper, nice catch, but he just went out on an injury, so bad things are happening here to the Browns. On offense, 2 of our best weapons tipped to the end zone. You can see there's 77. That's Quinn Carroll, our backup right tackle, because we were in a 3 tight end formation there. 3-step drop for Baker. Watch out. Come on. Watch out. Sacked. Jay Jones, whoever you are. 4th and goal. Well, that was a pretty piss-poor attempt at the red zone there. We do have Swain, but Swain was in there. That just looked like I also saw 77, so the 3rd tight end must not be in, because you can only put 3 in the depth chart, so I'm not sure why it defaults to a lineman. Kishan, how was my Irish food last night? Thank you for asking again. For those who missed it yesterday, I was supposed to be in Dublin, Ireland right now on a 3-week European vacation, but obviously that's not happening. So we went out last night with our friends who we were going to travel with and had some lovely Irish food and Irish soda pops. It was fine. Thank you for asking. We are very flat this game, kid. I agree. The offense is just odd. Baker's forcing things. They're just not running the plays that we asked them to run. Like it's been very weird. It's like I could almost think that they weren't. Like I forgot to load the playbook, but I checked to make sure the playbook was there. So who knows what's going on? But the Browns' defense has been solid. They need to keep it up here. Another turnover would be good. 9-6 here. Cleveland leads. 6:06 left in the 3rd quarter. Yep, Sean, it's time for Harrison Bryant to step up. We have some good tight end depth, but obviously none of them are 90 rated Harrison Bryant or Austin Hoopers. Nice pursuit from Cameron Hayward from the backside. 4-yard run from Hines on 1st down. Kishan, OBJ is right up the middle. They're going to call holding. OBJ is on the Eagles because we traded him straight up for Fletcher Cox, and Jarvis is on the Cheesecake Factory. That's funny, Anthony. That was funny. That was a funny little admission about the Cheesecake Factory earlier. And Jarvis is on the 49ers, so we will not actually see either of those teams unless we were to play them in the Super Bowl, which was honestly part of the reason that we did trade them, because I didn't want to have to play against them. So I picked teams that we didn't have to play on the schedule to make the trades with. 3rd and 12. Pressure coming late. He's going to dump it out right side. Eric Ebron. He's ripped down immediately by Mac Wilson. So another 3 and out here for the Steelers. Again, that holding penalty set him back, and they just could not recover there. As that was just a check down to Eric Ebron on the right side. Mac Wilson in really good pursuit and a really good tackle for the Mac attack. Bang, bang from the Tang Bang. We'll take it from the Tang Gang. Gosh, sorry, not Tang Bang. Tang Gang. Again, they look more like the Tang Gang when they're wearing orange. We need to have an alternate name for them when they're wearing brown or white. Bab's going to be tackled right away at the 26-yard line. Yeah, so this is the defensive game after the 51-point game a week ago or last night. Chubb's been pretty good, 16 of 57. They just got to find the plays that seem to be working better for him. He could be, you're right. Well, I'll certainly check in on them over the course of the season, Sean. That's a good idea. I'll check in on those guys and see how they're doing. Baker across the middle. This time he's got Harrison Bryant right on cue. So tight end one right now in this offense. Harrison Bryant now in his third year of football. Again, I think he's like a 74, 75. So he hasn't upgraded a ton over his couple of years, but chance to get a lot more XP here for sure. Yeah, no, you're right. I think, Sean, you're right. I think he'll have a good, he will play well. Clearly they gave us the number 6 overall pick for him, so they were excited to have him. And that Jimmy G run Kyle Shanahan off, and the Brown Bombers. That's true, they could be the Brown Bombers when they're wearing brown, and then the Orange Tang Gang when they're wearing orange. And incomplete to the right side. Baker, he had his man Bateman. That just flew errantly incomplete. We've seen that about 4 times in this game where Baker's passes are just inexplicably incomplete. Now they're going to stretch it, and Chubb is going to get the corner, and he's going to step up the field. Nice bounce play there as he just stayed outside, and he gets knocked out of bounds at the 38-yard line, up to 74 yards. Nick Chubb there. Good run there. So that time the stretch play worked. You saw the outside cut, or you saw the bounce was there. Chubba Wubba Hubs. Ace formation here. We're going to cross it over the middle. That's Higgins. He's going to get about 6 on first down. We'll take it. Just nice, easy. I did not, Kishan. I did not see that OBJ interview. What did I miss? Give me the short version of it. Play action to Trey Sanders, who's in the game. He's going to go right side. And again, airmails it. He had his guy open. What's going on with Baker? He is oddly inconsistent. 5-step drop. Baker with time. He's going to go across the middle. This one is caught by Ruggs. He's going to angle his way. Takes a forearm shiver to the face from Terrell Edmonds, but he's going to get down to the 8-yard line. Henry Ruggs, haven't seen him since the first half. Gets his 3rd catch there. I mean, I don't mind the hair color of OBJ, whether he's blonde or whatever. I just want him to be healthy, and I want there to be a football season for me to watch him play, because I think he's going to be back to some previous form now that he's not hurt. He played the whole darn season with an abdominal tear of sorts or whatever it was, like just crazy. 1st and goal from the 8. Back to pass. Blitz coming. He's going to go left side. Back in the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. What? They're going to say he was out? Come on. Review that. Oh, super bad call. There's absolutely. He got both feet in. That's a bad call, ref. Dump it off across the middle to Chubb. He's going to get down to the 5. 3rd and goal. Gosh. They needed to review that. Gosh. Oh, man. Henry Ruggs was open. You saw in that shot. He checked it down to Chubb just a touch earlier than he probably needed to. Devin Bush with the sure tackle. 3rd and 5. Here we go. Come on. Let's have a good play here in the red zone. Bunch formation to the left side. This is probably the last play of the 3rd quarter here, pending the result of the play. He's going to swing it right side. Chubb's got a... Nope, Chubb catches it and steps out of bounds because that was a bad pass by Baker. What is going on with Baker in this game? He's had some bad incompletions and just some, like, no reason to lead that ball, to lead your receiver out of bounds on that play. If he had completed it in bounds, I think Chubb runs forward and gets in the end zone. He's just got to get that ball there a little bit quicker. And all Chubb can do is... In fact, they might review that. I don't know if he had both feet in. We'll see if they end up reviewing it. It doesn't really matter. Seibert in to kick another field goal here as the Browns offense stymied. Both offenses can't figure each other out here. Can't figure the defenses out. But 12-6. is your score. So the kickoff here should be near the last. Baker and Burrow both having a 76 rating. Yeah, I mean, they love to hate Baker, and he had a not as good a year, admittedly, with some crappy coaching and lack of a game plan. I guess that's a good question, Rob. I can't imagine that having Nick Harris in there would somehow affect his rating. And it's not like he's been pressured a bunch. Yes, they did nerf all of the Browns. But it is what it is. All we can do is prove them wrong. Across the middle, that's going to be caught by Hines. He's going to be ripped down. Carl Joseph came up quickly to make the tackle there. 3rd and 5 again. I agree. I would much rather be less hyped and underdog mentality versus the one that everybody's talking about, the sexy Super Bowl pick and all that stuff. Left side, found it in the gap. That's a first down. That's a nice throw. That's a pro throw for Trevor Lawrence. Gets behind the first level of the defense. David Moore catches the football. Rushers were coming, but a good play there and a long 3rd down conversion. Trevor Lawrence, look at him throw that ball right there in front of Delpit and behind Mac Wilson. So a good read and a good route and a good throw for Trevor Lawrence. Future probably bright here for the Steelers if they, I agree. We need it, Marlowe. Pick time indeed. Let's get it. And it should be Delpit. Across the middle, there's Hines. He's going to be ripped down by Nasirildeen. You can see Nasirildeen and Joseph both in that package there on the big, whoever created Lawrence is tripping. Yeah, I don't know. I just picked the guy that has the most. You know, he's got like 5 or 6 years of draft class that stack on each other, so you never get any repeats, and they're the most downloaded ones on the PlayStation server, at least, so somebody must think he's doing a good job. But yes, I agree. Making him a superstar X Factor right out of the gate might be a little bit presumptuous. I think he's going to fall forward for the first down. Jacob Phillips tracks him down. He is going to get the first down. So Steelers driving. That was, again, Puka Nacua, rookie receiver out of the University of Washington. Lots of time that time for Garrett, touchdown. Push him into the end zone. So the first touchdown of the game, and it goes to number 12, Puka Nacua, rookie out of Washington. And Trevor Lawrence orchestrates a nice drive, and all of a sudden in that drive the Browns got 0 pressure, and that was pretty much what has happened this season. When we get pressure, bad things happen for the other team, and we didn't get any pressure that time, so I'm not sure if they're getting tired or what's going on here. But the Browns defense surrenders their first defensive touchdown of the year in their 12th quarter of football, so that's pretty darn good. Driving but listening. Be safe, Keith. Fields is playing. Fields is in Denver, Rob. And they came in, I think Lawrence was an 80 and Fields was like a 79. So I think they were both pretty close. We actually played the Broncos last year, but he got hurt like in the first quarter. That was before we turned the injuries down even further. It seemed like dudes were getting hurt every game. Of course, we got 2 injuries in this game. We don't know what's going on with Hooper or with Garrett Wilson. Yeah, Marlowe, your boy Garrett Wilson is he got hurt and went to the locker room. So that's why we haven't seen Garrett Wilson here. So we're going to see more Higgins, we're going to see more Swaim, and we're going to see more Harrison Bryant here. Brown's now down for the first time. That's picked. Devin Bush got it, stepped right in front of Bateman. And Baker back to being Baker in this game, unfortunately. He has been oddly inaccurate, and then he just forced a stupid pick right across the middle. Look at that. That's not even close. That was right to Devin Bush. He didn't see him at all. Horrible play. If he had led Bateman correctly, that would have been fine, but gosh. Yuck, yuck, yuck indeed. This is a home game. I get we're on a short week. I get it, but there shouldn't be that much of like a weird morale or overall play decline because it's a short week. all kinds of time knocked away by Delpit there. Good pass deflection from Grant Delpit over there on the tight end. But now we're not getting any pressure at all. This is nuts. I know we need the Delpit pick for sure. Right up the middle, Larry Ogunjobi says, sit down. Mac Wilson comes to help clean it up. But Larry Ogunjobi, Johnny on the spot there with a great TFL in his own right. 3rd and 11 upcoming now from the 26. Let's hold him to a field goal, please. Our interception led to 3 points, so let's try to keep their interception to 3 points. So kind of a 3-3-5, or like maybe a 3-2-6 even, because they're 4 wide. So a 3-2-6. Let's see if that linebacker comes. He does. That's Joseph. But he gets picked up. First down. That's Juju on the left side. Nice pitch and catch, and Juju was 11 yards down the field. Anthony turning down the sound effects volumes have anything to do with him being crappy? I certainly hope not. But I'm just superstitious enough as a Browns fan that maybe it did.
Set, 8,
3 receivers to the left side. Browns another 3-man line there. We're going to go delayed handoff to Hines. He's going to juke outside. Gets a little bit of a spot that's going to be ripped down by Delpit. Thought maybe that ball was going to come out. Wanted that ball to come out. Was willing that ball to come out. All right, we got to get a stop here. A touchdown here is not going to bode well for the way our offense is playing and down 2 key weapons. Come on, D. Come on. Got him, Cameron Hayward. First sack as a Cleveland Brown. Actually going to give him and Miles a half sack each. Cameron Hayward going to get his first sack as a Cleveland Brown there. Needed a good coverage there. Lawrence had all kinds of time. You can see Miles broke late as well. And he's going to touch the shoe of Trevor Lawrence, so he gets a half sack for that play. But finally, Villanueva gives up pressure to Cameron Hayward. And a nice play there by the Browns defense here with the Browns. The Brown Bombers. So sacking his old team there, Cameron Hayward. Let's get another one here. 3rd and 10. They can get a first down about the 3.5 yard line here. Motion coming from Juju. They're going to pitch left to go outside. There's not a lot of guys there. Great pursuit. Look at Sheldrick Redwine in the game. So that's how long that drive was and how many stamina subs we needed. Sheldrick Redwine in the game. And he gets really nice pursuit. Looks like Mac Wilson was also over there. I don't think he was going to get the first down. But a really nice play by Redwine to get up there and take him down for a short gain. And so they're going to hold him to a very important field goal. Browns have got to get a touchdown. Not to be the captain obvious here, but like just for the old psyche, we got to get a touchdown here. Get this offense cranked back up. There's that Henry Ruggs slant to the house. Boswell's kick, pretty true. He is a accurate kicker. Highest kicker in the game. I think he's still the highest kicker in the NFL. 16-12. What a game. What a weird game. Field goals aplenty and 1 touchdown. All right, Brownies, come on. Here we go. Shake it off, Bakes. Let's just run your offense. We got plenty of time. 19-31 for 224 and a pick. That is a gross game so far for Baker. And again, most of those incompletions have been like wildly inaccurate passes, like not even close. Baker out of the shotgun. That's Chubb on the left side. So there's that formation again that I thought we got rid of. They're going to streak it across the middle. Higgins, he's going to make 1 man miss, and then he's going to go down, call it a gain of 4 to Rashard Higgins. We run the same formation, and there is Chubb again on the left side. I just don't understand why I took that formation out of the playbook. It should not be there. Picked again. What the hell was that? Touchdown Steelers. Gosh, Baker, what are you doing? That ball was wildly outside of Nick Chubb and inaccurate. Pick 6 for the Steelers. Look at that. It wasn't even close to him. He just threw it right to him. Oh, brutal. Brutal. Well, our aspirations of going undefeated, I think, had just went by the wayside. Because now we need 2 scores. and possibly 2 touchdowns. Now we need the touchdown and the 2-point conversion and the extra point for that scenario to work. All right. Woof, woof, woof. Baker, the pick 6 maker. I wished it wasn't so. I thought maybe last week was a sign that he was done with that part of his simming, but I was wrong. 2 ill-timed picks. One of them goes back for a touchdown again, and it was what? That one wasn't even a forced ball. He just completely airmailed it. Completely inaccurate pass to his receiver. Horrible. So here we go. 7:21 to play. Should have broken his legs. Richard. Oh gosh. Here we go. 1st and 10 across the middle again. That's Swaim with his first or second catch again. Jeff Swaim, who is our 3rd tight end. Again, Hooper left with an injury. And so did Garrett Wilson. So we're down a couple of weapons. Right side, that one's caught by Bateman. Excuse me, 18. That's Tyler Johnson, actually. Tyler Johnson, Bateman's college teammate, actually had a nice touchdown last week. He gets his first catch of the game. Rookie Tyreek Stevenson makes the tackle. 3-step drop for Baker. He's going to go left side again to Harrison Bryant, and he's going to be ripped down by the face mask. We'll take those yards. Come on. We need a score, and we need a score fast. Got to at least get 3 on this one. Crevon LeBlanc with the penalty there.
Automatic first down.
Take that first down to the 39 of Pittsburgh territory. Let's keep this drive a motoring. Come on, Browns. Come on, Baker. Redeem yourself, brother. Back to pass. He's got protection. Right side. Picked again. Are you kidding me? Mike Hilton again. 2nd pick. Brutal. What is going on? All the swear words. Ah! And this one, my friends, is over, I'm afraid. Baker deep outcut, and Hilton, Hilton's been jumping routes all day. It's like he knows what plays are getting called. 2 of them now picked, and he's had several pass deflections. So Trevor Lawrence back out on the field. He's been fine. Again, he's 24 completions for 225 yards. There's not a ton of long throws. So disappointing effort here, and this one's squarely on the shoulders of number 6. We are saying them for you. Thanks, Rob, because I'm trying to keep this a family-friendly channel. But yes, unfortunate swear word. Hines up over 50 yards now. His clock running. So again, it would have been nice to go undefeated. I didn't think it was going to happen, but I didn't want it to look like this. This is brutal. This is a game we could have won. Big hit for Greedy Williams, but not after a long completion for a first down to Deontay Johnson. They looked so good last week. He is biased. I don't know, Richard. I'm not sure how they do that, because I don't know. There's got to be some sort of weird, however they're randomizing the metrics of certain things. Marlo Wilson is now 10 and Ruggs is 11, because that was his college number, and DPJ left. So Wilson is going to be number 10 moving forward. Again, we'll see how bad that injury is to him here in a moment. I hope so. A pick 6 would make me feel a little bit better about declaring this game over. Up the middle, delayed handoff. Phillips with the tackle. Delpit needs a pick bad, or a forced fumble or something, or he's not going to dev up. Turn around, give the ball right up the middle. He's going to be ripped down. That's Hamilcar Rashid on the tackle there. As the legend once said in front of the stadium. Yes, see you next Sunday. Absolutely, we're going to need it next Sunday. Deep across the seam. Ball's out. It's ripped out. It's picked up. Delpit picks it up. He's got a fumble recovery. I don't know if that counts, but we'll take it. Carl Joseph knocked it out with 2:29. The Browns have life support. We were about to pull the plug on the machine, and Carl Joseph with a big play rips that ball out, and Delpit picks it up. Beep, beep, beep. The heart monitor refuses to shut off. There is still time with 3 timeouts, down 11. Yep, need a quick score for sure right here. Come on, baby. 2:29, all 3 timeouts. If we can try to score and not use the timeouts, because an onside kick will not work. Right side, that's caught. That's Tyler Johnson. He's going to be tackled right away at the 39-yard line. So nice pitch and catch, his second of the game, Tyler Johnson. That might be enough for Delpit. I know. We'll see. We'll hope. We'll hope. Looks like they're content to let this one get down to the 2-minute warning, oddly. See, just like I said, Ryan. And they just let the clock run down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes left here. Got to score quickly and got to try to not use timeouts, because we know there's a 100% chance that there's no way we can get the onside kick. Programmed into his profile. Maybe Michael, I mean, we have the ability to change lots of things about him. There shouldn't be anything about him that says, right side, caught by Bateman, and he stays in bounds. What are you doing? Did he step out? I guess he did step out. Good job, Bateman. Yeah, I don't know how they've got it baked into him that we can't unbake. I guess no pun intended for Baker. But yes, they've got, again, he forces passes, but his trait is set to the where it's you want him to be. It's supposed to be like an ideal at forcing passes. So who knows? Who knows? Shotgun now. He was able to step out of bounds there. On to the 40-yard line of Pittsburgh side of the field. 132. Baker back to pass. He's going to go right side. He's got his man again. That's Tyler Johnson. Breaks the tackle. Down to the 21. Come on, hurry, 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 hurry. Appreciate that they're not using timeouts just yet. Back to pass. Got to go for the end zone. He's going to dump it off to Chubb. That's the opposite of the end zone. And Chubb runs to the sideline and goes down 2-yard gain. Come on, come on, come on. Not using timeouts yet. 52 seconds. Baker back to pass. Baker back to pass. Spins across the middle. He's got Chubb. Touchdown, Browns. Dives into the end zone. Nick Chubb on the angle route out of the backfield. So the Browns get a touchdown here at the end, and they've got all 3 timeouts. Maybe you just kick the ball deep. I mean, I guess you got to try the onside kick. We know that it's not going to happen. I've never seen an onside kick happen in Madden before, ever. So maybe you just kick it deep and try to get a 3 and out with your timeouts, and then have them punt, and you'll get better field position at least. But what do I know? Yep, time to go for 2. Sure, why not? You're going to need it. I formation, Janovic in the game. 3-step drop. He's got his man, but he went to the wrong man, and it's incomplete. He had Bryant wide open on the right side. That was weird. So now they definitely got to get a touchdown. The field goal can't tie. I needed that 2-point conversion. They went for Jeff Swaim. Not sure why they didn't go for Bryant on the right side. So they got 60 yards. Yeah, Baker was really good on that drive. Not sure why you don't go to the tight end on the right there. Harrison Bryant, he was wide open. Here it is. I've never seen one happen. Crazier things have happened to us, though. Nope, immediately picked up and ripped down. All right, we need to get to a turnover. We need to rip the ball out of the running back's hands. And then we're going to have to use our timeout. So if we get him to go 3 and out, we're probably going to get the ball. Wind's behind him, so it's probably going to be a touchback. We'll get the ball at the 20 with maybe 35 seconds left and no timeouts. Basically, if they get a first down, it's over. So here we go. Marlowe, I like the confidence. Let's see. Pick 6 or something would be nice here, too. I just can't see them throwing the ball. They would be stupid to throw the ball, but here we go. Come on, D. Knock him down. If they get that first down, it's over. Good tackle there. That's Delpit again. Timeout Browns. 41 seconds. That's more yardage than I want to give up. You got to sell out for the run defense here. You know they're running the football, Browns. They're just running it out of a shotgun to disguise, to confuse you. Hines is better out of the inside zone scheme here anyway. Hines up the middle. Rip down. That's Delpit again with the big tackle. Here's the game. 3rd and 1. If we stop them, we have a shot. If they get a first down, it's over. Double tight ends and I formation. Lawrence. They got him! Ogunjobi and Mac Wilson, they got him. Timeout Browns with 33 seconds. Are they in field goal range, though? That's going to be the question here. They're going to try it. Boswell, 52-yarder. Missing it would give us the ball right where he misses the kick from. That would be clutch. Not trying for the block. Boswell's kick is up. Hit off the upright, but it went in. So 26-18. Now the Browns need a score and a 2-point conversion. They got 30 seconds to do. Look at this. Oh, it went in. I thought it hit off the net. I thought it hit off the post. It's really hard to see field goals. 29 seconds. This ball's going to go way out of the end zone, so they're going to get it. Oh, he's going to take it. Cam Babb from the 1. Come on, Babb. He's going to get ripped down at the 25, so he should have just taken a knee, saved those 4 seconds. All right, here we go. 25 seconds, no timeouts. Do you believe in miracles? Baker up to 324 after that last drive. But do you believe in miracles?
Let's go, D.
Back to pass, Baker, 5 wide receivers in the package. Incomplete. Had his guy, and maybe he could have run out of bounds, but Baker, again, for about the 6th or 7th time today, just an completely baffling incompletion where he misthrows a guy. Right side, but tackled right away at the 16 seconds, 15, 14, 4, this is it, 3, 2, 1, snap it! Last play of the game. Check it down to Harrison Bryant. Oh, so frustrating. Steelers come into Cleveland here on a Thursday night, and they're going to get the win. Stefanski has got to wonder what the heck happened to his quarterback. A tale of 2 games. Again, Baker was near perfect. Over 450 yards and 6 touchdowns last week, and he was brutally bad today. Way more incompletions than we've ever seen, and 3 picks, one of which went for a touchdown, and that touchdown now, of course, the difference in this game. So unfortunate, brutal play today from the Browns, unfortunately. That's going to do it. Let's take a quick look at these super depressing stats. Total offense, we outdid them. -1 in the turnovers, 38% on 3rd down, 4 for 4 in the red zone, but they were 3 field goals and 1 touchdown. Time of possession we led by. So Baker, not great, 31 of 46, again probably at least 7 just straight incompletions, 3 picks. Trevor Lawrence, 26 of 32, 261 TD, 1 play. Hines was 63 yards. Chubb was 74, didn't run the ball much in that 4th quarter. He also led the team with 5 catches and the only touchdown, 4 for Johnson. Hooper, who's out. Higgins, Bryant had 4, 3 for Ruggs, they went away from him, and Bateman, 2 for Wilson, who got hurt. Josiah DeGuara did get in the game as well. There, for the Steelers, they were led by Eric Ebron and Nyheim Hines. So checking the ball down to tight ends and receivers. Tackles, 13 for Bush, 10 for Fitzpatrick. 1 sack today for Justin Jones, and again 2 picks for Mike Hilton, 1 for Devin Bush. For the Browns, 13 tackles for Wilson, 13 for Delpit. Hopefully that gets it done for his dev trait. No TFLs, but 13 tackles today for him. 1.5 for Garrett, 1.5 for Hayward, and 1 for Cox. The pick was by Carl Joseph. Pass deflections, the forced fumble was by Carl Joseph. The recovery was from Delpit. So this one ain't going to get it done. Squarely on the shoulders of number 6. Squarely on the shoulders of your leader. Hey, Saquon Barkley, he was on our stream yesterday. And yes, we'll hang out here for a second and see how bad these injuries are here. So Browns fall to 2-1. Unfortunately, a division loss against a team that's going to Pat Mahomes and the Patriots next week on Monday Night Football, so they get a really long break, which will be nice. Oh, good, I don't see any new injury things, though, so that means that their injuries don't carry over. So they were just out for the game, so luckily we won't see we will see Hooper and Wilson back next week. So thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Thank you to all my subscribers. We're pushing for 250, so tell your friends and other football nerds who like to watch and listen to me being a nerd, calling the game. Appreciate all y'all. If you're interested in the golf balls, we're going to do our first giveaway. Get comment on that video by like tomorrow or Thursday, please, so we can knock that first one out. Thank you for watching. We will bring you the Monday night game against Patrick Mahomes and the New England Patriots tomorrow. Appreciate all y'all. Go Browns.